This is Nathan, or Yap001 on YouTube and Twitter. I'm once again doing our Chataway's 24-hour movie marathon. I think I got a bunch of good movies this year, Ryan, some that you will appreciate. But to start, there's a bunch of movies this year, actually quite a few I haven't seen, so I'm really excited to see them for the first time. This is the first, I've been pretty busy with school and some of my own projects recently, so this is the first time I've gotten a chance to watch a bunch of movies in a while, and so I'm pretty excited about it. But to start off, I thought I'd go with an old favorite. See if you can tell what it is just from this music. If you haven't guessed. One of my all-time favorite films, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, with Clint Eastwood. I'm watching the 2-disc special edition version. I believe it's the 2004 version of that. And I still haven't upgraded to the Blu-ray version. I hear the transfer's a little but that's pretty high up on my list for upgrading. Alright, let's get started. I forgot to tell you the time. It's just a little after 4:30, if you can see that. And I'm eating a sandwich. Right here, the great opening title starting right now. I got a new TV since last year. And I also did the 24-hour movie marathon. Finally upgraded to HD. Well, I just finished watching The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. It is now almost 8 o'clock. I stopped a few times in the middle to get food and whatnot. And it really is one of my all-time favorite movies. The thing that always amazes me about it is how it covers like the entire breadth of experience, everything from, somber or depressing to epic. And of course the final scene is just amazing. The whole movie is amazingly shot, but the final scene in particular. Pretty much the last 20 minutes of that movie are some like my favorite things that have ever been filmed. I think it's really great. But anyways, I got some more snacks, just like last year actually. I forgot to buy some ahead of time, but my mom happened to be going to Walmart, so I just gave her some money to give me some snacks. I got Flaming Hot Cheetos with lime, of course, so it's the best. Lay's potato chips. Red Vines, which I usually like to get the really long ones, but I guess I didn't have those this time. It's kind of a bummer. And sour gummy worms, which accidentally got me sour instead of regular, but it's okay, those are pretty good as well. And then ginger ale. Hopefully that'll be enough to last me the rest of the marathon. And next I'm gonna watch I'm a big musical fan. I've been meaning to watch a lot more of classic musicals, and so I've been keeping an eye out for this set for a while. It's the Turner Classic Movie musical set, and every time I go to Walmart, they always have a whole lot of these, and every time I went, they had all of them but this until they finally had it. And I think this set is a really good deal, especially because as far as I know, none of these are available on Blu-ray. Let me get the glare. I'm going to be watching Seven Brides for Seven Brothers tonight, and I've heard it's quite good, so I'm looking forward to it. Alright, I'm putting in the disc. They jam them all in here in one thing, which is kind of annoying. I prefer when they do the trays, and I'm sure most people prefer that. But at least it's only one movie for every disc. Unlike Mill Creek, who'll put like 8 movies on a disc. I said I just got this, well, we just got this new TV for Christmas. And a Blu-ray player, which this is new Blu-ray of course, but it still looks pretty good, I think. And I also got a new TV upstairs in my room, which is a 3D TV. This one's not a 3D. It's just it's the Vizio 47 inches, I believe. Actually, I think the picture quality is pretty good, and it wasn't terribly expensive. Anyways, I'll check in partway through the movie, I think. Alright, so I was going to make a drink before the next movie, but I found out we don't have orange juice, so I'm going to have to juice a couple oranges real quick, and that won't take too long. Probably going to... Thank you. I'm probably going to add an extra hour on for all the time that I spend getting food and going to the bathroom, stuff like that, just so it's an actual 24 hours straight. Anyways, one of my favorite drinks is to mix ginger ale with orange juice. It's really, really good. I now have a blood orange I'm going to put in there too. I'm not getting a lot of juice out of these things, so hopefully this will strengthen it up a little bit. Oh, it's really sour. No, look at the juice, Lucian. That's what I'm showing. See? I'm going to add a little bit more ginger ale to water down a little bit. Alright, enough. So I got my juice, my chips, finally ready to start.
staring at? Told you to be back when the pass was open. The pass?
Oh, Millie, if Carl's there, he'll kill Millie.
Upstairs, girls. Go on, quickly.
Let's get the guns. Tell him to hitch up the wagon.
Well, I just finished Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. My parents ended up watching it with me, and I thought it was pretty good. The dancing was really good. I notice in most musicals nowadays they cut, so it's like hard to enjoy like the choreography. So I guess it's disguised the fact that they cast people like famous actors that aren't as good as dancing is, like the people they used to cast in musicals. But anyways, now I'm going to watch my first Blu-ray of the night, which is a Criterion. And it's Federico Fellini's 8½. I've never watched it before. As I said, like, I haven't had a chance to watch too many movies, so a lot of these have been kind of piling up, and this is a good opportunity to watch a bunch of them that I've been meaning to. So I'm pretty excited for this one. I've heard really good things about it. It's, of course, a really famous Italian film made in 1963. And if you look here, Criterion logo. And then you can see my light. Sorry about that. Well, I almost finished my drink and I started my licorice, so I'll check in on you when this movie's over. I forgot to say what time it was. The movie's just started and it's just 10:50. I've been joined by Kat. Also,
E i tuoi spiriti?
I got a cupcake.
Perché non mi vengono in aiuto? Hai sempre detto che erano carichi di messaggi per me. Avanti, che si diamo da fare.
Guido, te l'ho già...
Che c'è?
Niente, ma se ti vedessi.
Perché ridi?
Io credo che non potrei tradirti mai. Non fosse altro per non sopportare il ridicolo. La fatica di doversi nascondere, mentire. Si vede che...
Well, I've been finished with 8½, for a little while now, and I've been searching on Netflix for the next movie I'm gonna watch. I thought 8½was pretty cool. I'm glad I got it on Blu-ray so I can watch it a few more times now. It was really surreal and obviously really well shot, and I'm looking forward to watching it again now that I know the ending. Now I'm doing the part of your challenge where I choose a movie that I have had no interest in watching, which is always a little bit difficult for me because I'm pretty much interested in any movie that looks good, but I guess the genre that I'm least familiar with would be horror movies. So I searched around on Netflix, and I guess I kind of cheated a little bit because I just didn't choose the first one that looked uninteresting. I looked online to see I looked online to see a selection of horror movies that looked good on Netflix. So I pretty much just chose one that looked like it could be something I would enjoy. Not necessarily like I'm not unbelievably uninterested in it, but I chose one that looked like it could be enjoyable. So it's called The Innkeepers, and I believe it's directed by someone, Ty West, who has directed a few horror movies as far as I'm aware, but this is the first one of his I've seen, so I'm gonna watch it. And the time right now is 2:45, and it's at night. Ugh. Oh, it's 4:22 at the moment, and the movie's going okay, but Netflix, of course, is having technical problems, which I'm trying to fix, but I don't know how that's going to work out, which is also kind of a bummer because my next movie was on Netflix as well. I will check back in if anything changes. Well, I finally got Netflix to work, and I finished that movie, and it was pretty good. I think I spent a lot more time on like character development and stuff than the typical horror movie. And now I'm going to watch Shakespeare in Love for the Best Picture category, which I wanted to watch one that I hadn't seen before. And I know a lot of people I guess like there's a lot of like different reactions to that movie, so I'm looking forward to it, I guess. And also, I guess watch something a little on the lighter side would be kind of cool. So, alright. Shakespeare in Love is also on Netflix, and the time right now is 5:08.
Methinks I see thee now, thou art so low as one dead at the bottom of a tomb. Either my eyesight fails, or thou look'st pale.
Trust me, love. My eyes so do you.
It's 7:17 in the morning. So I pretty much finished Lawrence of Arabia, and if you didn't get it, that was for the 2-hour category, over 2 hours, which I believe it comes to about 226 minutes overall. And I guess I was in the mood to watch Lawrence of Arabia ever since I saw Zernak unboxing his new Blu-ray of it, which I really want to get, by the way. And then whenever Ryan, you suggested it, I thought that's a perfect idea because it's not only one of my favorite movies, but it's over 2 hours and it's the Best Picture winner. Of course, I didn't want to cheat and double dip, so I just used it for the 24-hour category. Over 2 hour category. But by the end, I was actually getting pretty tired. I actually fell asleep for a reasonable amount of it, and so whenever that was over, I actually figured if I'm not like awake to enjoy the movies for the 24-hour movie marathon, I might as well just take a nap and finish it in a little bit. So I slept for a couple hours. I know that's a little bit cheating, but you mentioned that if we needed to, we could do stuff like that. So it is now around it's now a little after 5:30. So I slept. So I have about 8 hours left, and I believe I've finished all your criteria. So I'm gonna just watch a couple more movies, and I'm now moved up to my room. So let's get started. I guess I'll show you around here really quick. But the next movie I'm gonna watch is The Sweet Smell of Success, the Criterion Blu-ray of it. And I'm a big Tony Curtis fan, so I think it should be pretty cool. I really like this cover. So here's my room. It's my couch. There's my new TV, which I actually just got just a few weeks ago. It's the Vizio 42-inch 3D TV. And I've watched a couple 3D movies on it so far, 3D Blu-rays. And I have to say, so far my favorite one is Prometheus. The 3D actually adds a lot to the movie, and I think it was shot in 3D, so it looks really good. And then here's my DVD and Blu-ray collection. It's a little bit of a mess right now. A little bit of zoom in on that. I need to buy a new shelf so I can reorganize it, but I've been kind of putting that off. And then some more stuff, video games, some equipment. There's a couple of my movie posters. They're actually all originals. There's another one, Lord of the Rings. And that's pretty much it. So now I guess I'll get back to the movie marathon. Well, I just finished up The Sweet Smell of Success, and I really liked it. It was really smart, and the dialogue was really quick and kind of witty. And I think it was actually probably the best performance I've ever seen, like from Tony Curtis. Like he was really, really good in it, and so was Burt Lancaster. Like they were all really good. I forgot to tell you what year it was made. It's 1957, directed by Alexander Mendrick. The next movie I'm gonna watch, it's now it's 7:30, and it's at night. The next movie I'm gonna watch is probably my favorite animated movie, probably of all time. Ghost in the Shell. I really like this movie. I really like the TV show as well, but the movie's my favorite, I think. And I'll try to talk quickly, I guess, because I'm recording this at 1080p, 60 frames per second, so it's kind of eating up the memory on my P2 card, so I only have a couple minutes left, so I'll get to the movie. I just finished Ghost in the Shell. It's a really brilliant movie. I really love the animation. Now I'm watching Wild Strawberries, directed by Ingmar Bergman in 1957. And check the time. It's a little after 9. I like some of Ingmar Bergman stuff. I haven't seen too much of it yet, but my favorite one so far is The Virgin Spring. I really like that movie a lot. And I've heard Wild Strawberries is quite good. I've recently got this Criterion DVD of it, so I'm looking forward to watching it. Well, I just finished my last movie in the 24-hour movie marathon, which was The Knights of the Round Table with Robert Taylor, directed by Richard Thorope. I was excited to see this. I'm a big fan of the movie Ivanhoe, which was also directed by Richard Thorope and starring Robert Taylor. I'd say this one's not as good, but it wasn't bad. It suffered from what pretty much all King Arthur stories suffer from, like movie adaptations. But I'm about to run out of space here, so let me just run down all the movies I watched tonight in order. First was Good, the Bad, the Ugly. Then Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. 8.5. Lawrence of Arabia. The Sweet Smell of Success. Ghost in the Shell. Wild Strawberries. And Knights of the Round Table. And of course I watched The Innkeepers and Shakespeare in Love on Netflix, and that was for the category you don't care about and or the movie you weren't interested in, plus the Best Picture winner, and then Lawrence of Arabia was my over 2-hour one, and Good, the Bad, the Ugly was my favorite. And so I'm pretty much done. It's a little after 1 o'clock at night, and my camera's about to die, so I better hurry this up. It was, it was fun. watching all the movies, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone else's movie marathon. Alright, let's get started. I forgot to tell you the time. It's just a little after 4:30, if you can see that. And I'm eating a sandwich. Right here, the great opening title starting right now. I got a new TV since last year, but I also did the 24-hour movie marathon. Finally upgraded to HD. From this music. You haven't guessed. One of my all-time favorite films, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, with Clint Eastwood. I'm watching the 2-disc special edition version. I believe it's the 2004 version of that. And I still haven't upgraded to the Blu-ray version. I hear the transfer's a little but that's pretty high up on my list for upgrading. This is Nathan, or Yap001 on YouTube and Twitter. I'm once again doing our Chataway's 24-hour movie marathon. I think I got a bunch of good movies this year, Ryan, some that you will appreciate. But to start, there's a bunch of movies this year, actually quite a few I haven't seen, so I'm really excited to see them for the first time. This is the first, I've been pretty busy with school and some of my own projects recently, so this is the first time I've gotten a chance to watch a bunch of movies in a while, and so I'm pretty excited about it. But to start off, I thought I'd go with an old favorite. See if you can tell what it is. Well, I just finished watching The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. It is now almost 8 o'clock. I stopped a few times in the middle to get food and whatnot. And it really is one of my all-time favorite movies. The thing that always amazes me about it is how it covers like the entire breadth of experience, everything from, somber or depressing to epic. And of course, the final scene is just amazing. The whole movie is amazingly shot, but the final